乞衣的故事，一個缺席又永遠在場的角色。乞衣企喺窗口前邊，望住樓下嘅集會。乞衣知道 interview 佢嘅人隨時都會推門入嚟，佢應該要坐喺度，咁樣佢就可以由個位度企起身，向入嚟嘅人報以一個穩重嘅微笑。One is Tokwa One because my theater, my office, and also I'm living there now. And another place is the central district in Hong Kong because this is the place I grew up there, and also my parents and my grandparents, all of them were working there, and we actually our family have a very long tradition related to the central district. I have been in the theater since more than 20 years, and I got 2 degrees. I first studied journalism and communications in the university, and then I entered the drama school. But after I graduated, I chose to be a journalist. So I've been working for 5 years as a journalist, and then I chose again. So my life, I think, just like a pendulum between the journalism and theater. There are 2 levels of subsidy in Hong Kong. The first level, we call there's 9 flagship companies, just like the Hong Kong Philharmonic, Hong Kong Ballet. That's kind of big company. They have more than 100 staff. My company is only about 10, less than 10. But my company is at the top of the second level. And sometimes the committee members, they always just suggest to help my company to upgrade to the first level. But I'm very hesitant because if our company is at this level, there are quite a lot of rules I have to follow. For example, in this situation, actually they can't say anything about the protest. They can't let the employee to join the strike, all these things. So I enjoy the position now we get. When I was young and when I was in school, I used to read Samuel Beckett, Harold Pinter, Peter Hank, that kind of a master. And also sometimes I learn the information about Wooster Grove, Richard Foreman, that's kind of American theater through the videos or some documents. But after 40, I consciously try to get rid of all these kinds of influence because sometimes they did make me very confused because of different kinds of aesthetic. Actually, 10 years ago, I have a close tie with Taiwan theater, but not the recent years. I know a very talented playwright in Taiwan called Gan Lei-wing. She is clever and smart and very direct. You know, Taiwan theater is a bit different from Hong Kong. They are more emphasized on the physical movement. They have a long traditions of chasing for the Grotowski's method. And I know one guy, he is really very well in this method. It's called Go Junyu. I don't know, because so far when people ask me about the censorship in Hong Kong, and my answer is no, we don't have any explicit censorship in the past. Even at this moment, but we don't know what happened. So I have to be think about it and have to find some people to talk about and discuss about it. Actually, just 2 days ago, I got invitations from Shenzhen. They invite me and my company to set up kinds of cultural exchange network between Shenzhen and Hong Kong at this moment. And my answer is yes, but I think let's see. That is a biggie. When I came here, I think I have time to think about this, but finally I think I don't have enough time, and the situation keeps changing. But I believe that we have a lot of work to do. I think the whole cultural scenes in Hong Kong had changed or will change forever. And I think just in front of us, there are a lot of professional methods we have to deal with first. Are we going to self-censor ourselves? Are we going to join the One Belt, One Road, or the cultural exchange between Hong Kong and mainland China? And how to deal with the division between the people. You know, in my work, Best Wishes, I try my best to understand all different kinds of voices from Hong Kong. And I will still keep doing this. But I think at this moment, I don't think that it can achieve anything. And what I'm concerned more is about, I think, the trauma deep inside the young generation. Whatever finally the result, we success or we fail, but I think the trauma will last. And that would be the big problem that we have to handle. I brought these 3 books, The Theater of Will, that actually I already read once. One is The Rebirth of History. I choose that book because I think some of the protesters, they are reading that kind of book. Yeah, it's about the possibility of riots and uprising. And this one is my favorite writers because I always think that his work is very inspiring. It's poetry. Even that I can't get into it very much, but I think the voice and energy of my fellow writers, it broadened my sense of poetry that, oh, poetry can be so diversified. Some poets just like performer, and some still very traditionally, or just as a soul, as a voice, or just still stay inside the words. And also the wording and energy. And so I think it really attracts me, and I would like to, I would like to have that kind of feeling in my play.